self-introduction. In French, we say présentation. Présentation. Basically, presentation, presenting oneself. I'm presenting myself. Présentation. And it's in plural. Les présentations. How to say nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. So the most standard way, and the easiest actually, is enchanté. 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 It has the same root as the English enchanted, or in other words, charmed. So that's the thing, in English, it might sound very, well, it's nice to meet you. It's nice, it's not that strong, but in French, it's really like, oh, I'm charmed. You've enchanted me when you meet someone. So enchanté, it's way more powerful. Enchanté. Actually, if you want to have the bigger expression, nice to meet you, it's enchanté de vous rencontrer. Enchanté de vous rencontrer. Enchanté de vous rencontrer. And again here, we can get rid of the E, we can devocalize it, and it becomes enchanté de vous rencontrer. Enchanté de vous rencontrer, which makes it a bit more natural. Enchanté de vous rencontrer. The sentence is not complete, so let's complete it. Actually, in English also, when you say nice to meet you, it's not the full sentence. If you want to make it a full sentence, it's nice to meet you. It is nice to meet you. Now in French, it's je suis enchanté de vous rencontrer. Je suis enchanté de vous rencontrer. Here, don't forget the liaison. So because suis ends with an S, you have to make a Z sound before enchanté. Je suis enchanté de vous rencontrer. And the reason why there is an E here is because if you identify yourself as a woman, you should add an extra E. Je suis enchanté de vous rencontrer. When you say it, it doesn't change at all. You're going to pronounce exactly the same thing, but just keep in mind if you write something and you identify yourself as a woman, add an extra E. Je suis enchanté de vous rencontrer. Now, here comes the vouvoiement and the tutoiement. It's very important in French. Vouvoiement is when we say vous, votre, vos, etc. Well, let's start with the tutoiement. Tutoiement, it's tu, te, ton, te, and it's when you say you to one person. Sometimes it's difficult for English speakers because in English we don't use it. Whether you speak to one person or to a group of people, you're going to say you. In a formal context or informal context, you're going to say you to people. In French, if you speak to one person, if it's informal, if it's a friend, if it's a colleague, you're going to use tu. If it's your boss, if you want to show respect, it's going to be vous. Very important. Vous is also the plural form of tu. In Spanish, there is also tú y vosotros. Vosotros is for many people, like you're speaking to a group of people informally. But then there is a level of formality for both. So for tú, it's going to be usted, and for vosotros, it's going to be ustedes. In French, we don't have that. So if you want to show respect to one person, it's going to become vous, but to a group of people, it stays vous. All right? We saw enchanté de vous rencontrer, but you can say enchanté de te rencontrer. You can speak in a proper way, but informally. And let's say you're speaking to your boss's kid. So you would use the tu form because obviously you're way older. Usually you'll just say enchanté to most people. But if you want to say enchanté de te rencontrer, it makes it a bit more formal, but you'll use the tu form, if it makes any sense. Now, another version is to replace enchanté by ravi. Ravi de vous rencontrer. Ravi de te rencontrer. Ravi. It's a synonym. There is no big difference. You can choose to say enchanté. Oh, that's the thing. You can use enchanté by itself. It's the shortest, easiest, most standard way of saying nice to meet you. But ravi, you can't use it as it is. You can't just say ravi. You have to make a sentence with ravi. So, ravi de vous rencontrer, or je suis ravi de vous rencontrer. Je suis ravi de te rencontrer. Otherwise, enchanté de vous rencontrer, ravi de vous rencontrer, exactly the same thing. Now, if you want to add a bit of formality, then it's going to become ravi de faire votre connaissance. Ravi de faire votre connaissance. Ravi de faire ta connaissance. Same with enchanté. Enchanté de faire ta connaissance. Enchanté de faire votre connaissance. So it literally means make your acquaintance. Faire is to make, to do. Votre or ta is your. Connaissance, your acquaintance. Connaissance is a feminine word, so it's ta and not ton. Enchanté de faire ta connaissance. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. You can definitely say that in French. C'est un plaisir de vous rencontrer. or c'est un plaisir de te rencontrer. So pleasure, plaisir, it's similar to English. C'est, it's, it is, un, pleasure, plaisir, to, de, meet, rencontrer, you, vous. C'est un plaisir de vous rencontrer, or c'est un plaisir de te rencontrer. Or, you can change de vous rencontrer by de faire votre connaissance, same thing here. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. C'est un plaisir de faire votre connaissance. It's an honor, exactly the same in French. C'est un honneur. C'est un honneur. C'est un honneur, and you can also add at the end, it's an honor to meet you. C'est un honneur de vous rencontrer. C'est un honneur. Well, usually when it's an honor, you wouldn't be informal with the person you speak with, so I wouldn't say c'est un honneur de te rencontrer. You could if the guy is a bit younger or if you feel a close connection with the person, but usually you would say c'est un honneur de vous rencontrer, or just c'est un honneur is fine. Just keep it simple, right? If you want to be very formal, you can say ravi de faire votre connaissance. A bit less formal, enchanté de vous rencontrer, or the standard way of saying Enchanté, just keep it simple. That's what I use 95% of the time, enchanté. Or you can say, c'est un honneur, it's an honor. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know with a thumbs up or in the comments, and don't forget to share and subscribe to support this channel. Merci et à bientôt. Thank you and see you soon.